evening guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. We are now well into Tuesday evening. I've stayed in for most of the day in case my Samsung mobile phone arrives. It has not. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 5:43 p.m.
Right, so on and off we're getting messages and you can tell it's the same old bullshit baloney. Can I have some photographs of you please? I said, what are you doing with them? They just want them to look at apparently, just to look at. They're not doing anything sinister with them or anything like that. They just want more and more photos of myself to look at. They haven't got any because my WhatsApp is low on storage. And when they don't get photographs, they get quite cross and upset. And that's when you can tell they're not genuine, because a genuine person would be patient with you. And my WhatsApp storage is full. So when they start to get cross and accusing you of things, you know they're not a genuine person, because a genuine person would wait till your storage isn't full. So I'm now just going to look into my eBay because I've been expecting this phone all day. Because it says it's going to be delivered by the 7th of November. The 7th of November is today. Remember, the day is not over. I took in a parcel from my next door neighbour at 7:30 in the evening. So anything is possible, right? I'm just going to look at the seller that has sold me the phone and look for any positive or non-positive feedback. So let's have a look. Purchases, my eBay account. Come on, come on, come on. Always when you're buying something, look at the feedback. If it's got really bad feedback, I don't normally order from them. This company looked like it was genuine to me, and prompt delivery. Clazy Limited, Clazy, K-L-A-H-Z-Y, Clazy Limited UK. They're based in London, so it shouldn't take long for a phone to come, should it, if they're based in London? Kent isn't that far from London. You can go into their feedback. They have 65 positive feedbacks and 1 negative. So I thought, yeah, well, it's made good product and great customer service, very quick service, prompt service. So you go to see all the feedback, because I want to read the negative. It's very important to read the negative, because the 1 negative could be the most important. Right, the negative. They have ordered a genuine Nokia BP5M battery for 5610, 5700, 62020, and this seller has put the battery received but useless, will not hold charge, was described as new, and what is worrying me, it says they messaged the seller but there was no response. We've got spot on, thanks, great seller. But the 1 negative has said that the seller has not responded to their messages, which is worrying. It's not it's not an up-to-date Samsung phone, but it's a phone. It's a better phone than I've had for a long time. I paid a lot for it because, you know, I wanted a decent phone, and I always like Samsung. So 98.5 positive feedback. They've sold 455 items. So I'm trusting them that maybe the phone is in transit and it hasn't been delivered yet. The last time I ordered a phone, I think it arrived the next day or the day after. This is a teeny weeny bit worrying, but because if I go into my what I've purchased, you know, the 3-pack of Samsung Galaxy shock covers for the phone has been dispatched. My cat bed has been dispatched and my personal alarm has been dispatched. It's still got dispatched on the Fortnite balloons and they've been delivered, so my worry is that the phone has actually been delivered and maybe someone's taken it. But I can't say yet. The microwave oven was ordered at the same time as the phone. The microwave oven has arrived, as you've seen on my videos, so it is a worry. It is, and it says that banana neon light has been dispatched, and in fact it's been delivered. My Ghostface slippers have been delivered. But there are some things saying that something's been dispatched, like my batteries, and they've been delivered. So yeah, it is a worry. And I'm getting, you know, that guy with the perverted voice yesterday. Now it could have got delivered yesterday, couldn't it? Because I was round my mum's. I was round my mum's yesterday. It could have got delivered yesterday. I had this pervert that keeps pestering me was talking about a Samsung phone yesterday when I was in the car, the taxi coming home from my mum's. They were talking about, by text, they were talking about a Samsung phone. I hope to God it hasn't been taken. I ordered a decent phone that was, you know, important to me, and I hope someone hasn't taken it. But I know that I was out yesterday, but I wouldn't have thought that a genuine courier would have left a phone on the floor. I would have thought that they would have rung the buzzer and got a signature for it. So obviously, if it doesn't arrive, I'm going to look into it. I'm not going to leave it. Whether the fault would be with the courier, I don't know. But I'm not letting that lie. All right. So my phone hasn't come as yet. I do have faith in the seller. I don't think it's the seller's fault. But a courier should not leave a mobile phone on the floor without a signature. So my phone hasn't, I don't know what happened yesterday. I was out most of the day. Everything else came, the phone cover, the SIM card, but not the phone. So we'll see. I'm getting messages from a guy on Facebook calling himself Matthew, who's got a picture of himself with his kid. And they've stopped talking to me. Any plans for tonight? Trying to find out what I'm doing. Any plans for tonight? How your day been? Because I told that woman on the phone, the guy, they can't spell. They can't spell, they've got bad grammar. Hi, it's Matt from Facebook Dating. Kiss again. Same person. Kiss. Until the police actually investigate who is actually doing this, it's not going to stop. And the whole reason for getting another phone was so that I could swap to another phone. Because what did the police say? You know, change your number. But you know, where's my phone? It should have come before the cover. It should have come before the SIM card. And then I don't know what happened yesterday because I wasn't in my flat, was I? So, you know, we'll see. I took Max out for a walk. I took Max out for a walk at 2 o'clock, and I don't personally let my dog piss in the lift. I don't let my dog piss in the lift. And if my dog has an accident, I don't leave piss in the lift for other people to tread it. So I took Max down the stairs when I went out this afternoon. I took him down the stairs and I took him out for a walk, and I went straight onto the field. I was getting messages from these unknown persons and ignoring them. Someone was asking me, can you tell me when you get back home? I didn't reply, I didn't respond. I was totally alone on the field this afternoon. The builders were working. I managed to get myself all the way around the field without any trouble. And I walked home, and there was dog piss in the lift. Now, some people are allergic to dogs anyway, so my eyes started stinging. The lift was full of dog pee, and I thought, my God, I couldn't leave dog piss in a lift where other people use it. And I said it while I was in the lift, and there's cameras in that lift. I said, that's disgusting. I'd at least have cleaned the dog piss up. Dogs have accidents, but you don't leave it in a lift for people to step in. I mean, that's just horrible. So I actually got my mop and I mopped someone else's dog piss up, so other people didn't tread in it. I mean, some people just don't care, do they? They just don't give a fuck about anybody else but themselves. So I got a mop and I cleaned someone else's dog piss up. Came back into my flat, and it's just useless. The police are ridiculous. If that was a real police person, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely stupid. There was actually a pervert texting me while she was speaking to me on the phone. They're useless. And this is why so many women come to significant harm, because the police don't take it seriously. Or they're just stupid and silly. I'm in my flat. I've got a text from this guy who's put a profile picture up of him and his large boy. So they're quite chubby. So we've got a chubby guy with profile picture with a chubby young lad. Right? And I'm getting messages that are bad grammar, bad spelling. And you start to think, well, am I ever going to be able to find somebody with this still going on? Now, the police shouldn't be telling me to not use dating sites. They should be trying to actively find out who's doing this, right? Because I'm an adult and I should be allowed to go on a dating site and find somebody. So they're going about it the wrong way, because these bullies and criminals will think that they've got power to do what they like, because the police are telling the victim to do this and do that, when they should be trying to find out who's behind it by questioning everyone in my life. But I just think they're too scared. So it's easy to blame the victim. Oh, the victim's doing this and that and not doing this. But before computers come about, there's bullies. There's been bullies and bullying. Stop blaming social media and try and find out who it is, because I'm having to do my own detective work. I know that this guy off YouTube, right, would not leave me alone. Right? I met him, he wouldn't leave me alone. He started going through Telegram, he started going through my Facebook, he went through my Instagram. He supposedly settled down now with someone else, but I have just watched a disturbing video where a guy got married to a woman after stalking somebody, got married to a woman. he even got her pregnant, but he still stalked his ex and he killed her. So even when a stalker or a pest or a nuisance or an ex, you divorce them, get rid of them, even when they go with somebody else, they still stalk. Do you see what I mean? This guy actually said to me, he said, I was upset with you and I wanted to hurt you. Right? And he was obsessed with boobs as well. So I've got an idea of who it could be, but it's catching them. Just somebody can't handle the fact that you've criticised them or told them something, they can't handle it. And it's somebody that just can't leave me alone for 5 minutes. And he contacted me on Telegram, he contacted me on Instagram, and then something else and something else. And I told you, my father had just died and he tried to initiate a sex conversation when my dad had passed away. I blocked him on every application, and I think they're using fake profiles and pretending to be other people. And it all comes down to, can I have a picture of your boobs? Can I have some pictures? They're just obsessed to the point where I just can't breathe for them. Honestly, where are you? Where are you going? What are you doing? Are you going out tonight? Who are you with? It's none of their business. So the phone hasn't come. Time will tell if it will come or if it's, you have to, I was with my mum yesterday for hours, and when the fire that I delivered after the phone, a lot after the phone has come before the phone, then you've got to look at the possibility it has been stolen. Because going on the positive feedback of the seller, it's got positive feedback, 1 minus, then I don't think it's the seller's fault, but you can't be sure. I haven't messaged them yet. If it doesn't come tomorrow, I definitely will message them, because that have been nearly a week. It'll be a week on Thursday, and that is not quick. I paid for this item Thursday, so if it takes that long, then they're based in London. 1 year I had some Christmas lights go missing. They went missing, and they were purple lights, and I hadn't had them for 2 weeks, and I thought, right, I wrote them off. Suddenly, someone rang my buzzer and said, I'm so sorry. This came to my place by mistake. Now that possibly could happen. The courier could have put the parcel in the wrong address, because that's happened before. So 2 weeks later, someone rings my buzzer and says, I've got a parcel for you. It was delivered to me by mistake. So you've also got to realise that if a parcel has got delivered to the wrong flats, the wrong address, you've got to rely on somebody's honesty, haven't you? You've got to rely on their honesty. Another thing I'm going to say is Royal Mail, strikes on and off. I haven't seen the post person. I didn't see a postman or a post lady today. There's no post at all in my mailbox, because I've ordered a couple of other things as well. So you don't know if there wasn't a post delivery today round here. So I'm not saying anything. The only thing is I need to go out and top up my gas. So at the moment it is saying that the phone is like in transit. it hasn't got delivered. So hopefully, it's not a fantastic phone, it's not a brand new state-of-the-art phone, but it's an upgrade for me, and to get rid of all this crap would be great, right? So I was told to restrict private numbers, and that's a bit silly, because if you restrict private numbers, the police can't call you. And she was going on about, well, I can do this and I can do that if I can't get through to you, but it just makes no sense to me. They should be actively trying to find out who these people are and stopping them. Because they're not boyfriends, they're not potential dates, it's someone saying, right, I'm going to find out what she's doing and then I'm going to stop her because I'm going to pretend to be a bloke on Facebook dating. And I'm never going to get anywhere, am I? Right, guys. So, the useless numpty police, I'm going to go out in the dark again by myself with a personal alarm and a torch, because the numpty police don't do anything. See you later.